What's up, y'all? DMV Computer Man. So today's video is just me helping another entrepreneur not get scammed. In the world of business, man, you're going to win some, you're going to lose some. My goal is to try to help you win as much as you can and minimize the losses. So we took a hit over the past couple weeks with our Shopify account. And some of it's just us trying to, keep up with the flow of things and not double checking all our P's and Q's. So this video is just us basically trying to show you how not to fall for the flim-flam like I did. So I'm gonna go ahead and take y'all to my Shopify real quick, and then we gonna jump in it from there. So this is my Shopify, right? And I'm gonna go to these orders that I had to cancel, and I don't give a fuck about privacy because these motherfuckers is out here fraud and shit. So I mean, y'all can see these names, but I'm only going to click on fraud as orders. This is one of the fraud orders right here. And I'm going to show y'all the shit to look for when you get these orders. If you're using Shopify or any other type of website that allows you to, use different people to process your payment. They got low level and high level payment processors. So as you see here, this is one order where they got an address that's DC. On Florida Avenue, but they want you, the billing address is here, but they want you to ship it here. So, and that one right there didn't really pull up a red flag to me at first because it was in the same city and state. But I'm gonna show y'all some shit. Motherfuckers is bold. So let's go to, I refunded them, I refunded him. I'm gonna go to this one. Let's see where this one is from. This is it. They was smacking me, y'all. $500 orders, $600 orders. And you end up having to get his money back, and you out of a product if you ended up shipping his product off. Here's an order right here. So the shipping address is going to Albany, Georgia, but the person whose credit card he's using is in Washington State. And I ain't catch on at first because I was getting so many orders. I was just trying to hurry up and make sure I get these orders out. But then I had to think about it and slow down because a week, 2-3 weeks later, you start getting chargebacks. So these orders, I caught it. I caught all of these, about 1, 2, 3, 4. But prior to that, I'm gonna show y'all some shit. I think it's Kit Kabanka. This motherfucker here, boy. She caught me one time. If it's a he or she, Washington State again, but we going to Corpus Christi, Texas. These junks. So when you go to the fraud analyst, it don't really super red flag you other than the shipping addresses. Damn near 2,000 miles away from the IP address. But people travel, so you can't assume every order is gonna be fraud. But you gotta have your antennas up, and you gotta protect yourself because these credit card companies won't protect you. Let's check this one out. That's the DC junk. Let's try this one. That's Brooklyn. Let's try this one out. So this person, so what I'm gonna show y'all is how to not just assume everybody fraud, but double check on shit. So this person, he wanted shit shipped to New York, but right here is New Jersey is where the billing address is. So, but he left a phone number. So the first thing you do is you contact these people. You use the contact information. You contact these people, and you tell them you just want to verify the order. And then a lot of times if it's fraud, they're not gonna contact you back. You're not gonna get no response. You can try email. You can try text. You can try calling. That's one key sign right there. That's another bow. It's a fraud. Second key sign is if they do answer the phone, ask them to either send you a copy of an ID or a bill or something to one of these addresses that you having me ship this product to, or one of the billing address or the shipping address, to verify that your residency here, because I'm just not. Otherwise, you can cancel the order. And if they not with that, I've had people say they don't feel comfortable doing that. Well, then at the end of the day, we're gonna cancel the order because one, Shopify is not gonna give me your credit card information. So there's no way I could take your ID and then take your credit card and be you or any of that fraud stuff. And two, if you want something, if you go to the store and you make a purchase with a credit card, they have every right to ask you for your ID. So why can't you ask for an online purchase? And why do you feel not comfortable doing? Because you can't see me? I don't know. You feel comfortable spending $400 or $500 with me online without seeing me, but don't feel comfortable allowing me to see your identification or some type of way to prove that you are who you say you are, or you live where you say you live, or whatever the case may be. So this video is just me explaining those things for doing online sales and e-commerce, because if you're trying to get your business off of eBay and drive traffic to your own website, you kind of on your own. There's no government or no governor that can govern your transactions. Nobody doing your own fraud analyst. The best solution though, if you're selling high-end products, is to run with PayPal. PayPal seems to be the most secure, and they've figured out how to work a relationship with the customers as well as the merchants. And in my years of doing business, they seem to be the most fair, and the way they do things. All these other merchants, they in it for the dollar. They will take your dollar, but as soon as you have an issue with a customer, they side with the customer. The merchant loses product, they lose money. So in my experience, I've seen PayPal is the best to go with, but I mean, to each his own. I do notice that a lot of customers, when it comes to online checkout, they don't feel like filling out your form and then going into PayPal to fill out their form. It seems like a little tedious, but if you want the security, if they want the product, they gonna make it happen. So yeah, this is my just quick tip, whatever it is that helped you guys that's online doing what I'm doing, or whatever you're doing as far as a business online. You just starting out, or you've been in the game for a while, but you can't figure out how to, protect yourself from these chargebacks. This is the best system I found to secure myself, and I've 100% got away from because when I was doing these, when I was getting frauded, I was using QuickBooks as a payment processor. I won't use that again. I'm gonna tell y'all that straight up. I like QuickBooks for doing my documents and stuff, as far as keeping up with my bookkeeping, but as far as taking payments, they just letting shit fly. They let everything fly. So yeah, PayPal is the best way to go. If y'all got some other ones that y'all can suggest, leave a comment in the comment section. I'm open to trying other ones, but I'm not about to play around with too much, because not too many of them are high security, and not a lot of them siding with you. I've seen that with Shopify. I've seen that with Stripe. I've seen it with Square. Sometimes do you dirty too. So PayPal, man, some people got their own opinion on them, but me, I'm sold 100% on PayPal.